Hey folks, currently slouched in my car so you can see me. I've got you balanced on my steering wheel now. I was just about to go for a walk, but as you can see, it's absolutely chucking it down. I did bring the old waterproofs out and the old waterproof trousers, but it's a little bit too crazy. So I figured I would just make a quick video whilst I'm waiting for the rain to pass. Now, I wanted to say, first of all, thank you for all of the support on the channel. I know it will be a fad. I know it will be a short-lived piece of infamy. But I really do appreciate it. And I always love hearing from the Gears community and what you've got to say. Mr. Trump has just visited the UK. Big respect. He does a lot of good. I know that's going to trigger people, but compared to Keir Starmer, he's like a breath of fresh air. He might not be perfect, but I tell you, you don't want Keir. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll move politics on. I just thought I'd say shout out to all the Americans and the American Gears lobbies. Now, we've got an important topic today. An important brief topic. Gears of War connections. Ooh, in the big 2025. Now, if you go to Google and you type in, does Gears Reloaded have a host? The AI will tell you it has a host. Now, is A reliable? I don't know. I don't know. We gotta ask China. But I don't know how reliable AI is, but I can tell you from my own personal feelings that I think there's a host. I really, really do. I think I've been host a few times. I think there's been people on the other team that have been host. And I think there's some weird hybrid system going on of servers and host. Yesterday, I was playing against a guy who I felt wasn't very good, but he was just half a second ahead of me, and he had the strongest shotgun the world's ever seen. And I'll be honest, I messaged him. I said, listen, mate, I reckon you're host. Can you help me test something out? Can you leave the game? I'll re-invite you. This guy leaves the game, and the connection ends. Now, is that a coincidence? I don't know. I did tweet it, so I've got the footage on my Twitter account, but is that a big coincidence? I don't know. I'm asking you guys, really. Because we can't get any answers out of the coalition, even though, you know, whatever her name is, wants to sit and say that they've got how many data servers and centers, and that there's going to be a lot less latency, which is really important for a Twitch shooter, which, by the way, I think is such a funny term, that the lead of Gears is sat there saying we need better servers because Gears is a Twitch shooter. Look, I know what they mean, but like that just shows where we are, doesn't it? Anyway, so I'm asking you because I don't know the answer and the coalition won't give us an answer. And I am not technical enough to figure out where I'm connected to and what servers. Like, we need that BattleSense guy, if anybody knows who I'm talking about, that does all of the server tests. I am asking you to put in the comments below, do you believe there is a host in Gears Reloaded? Now, here's something I have been doing. Maybe this helps you guys out, especially the guys in EU. I've been queuing Execution and King of the Hill and Blitz. If I get into an EU connection / server, I stay in it no matter what. Because I don't know when the next time is I'm going to get a server. And at least the connections roll. Right? At least the connections roll. The maps roll. And so, you know, you don't have to leave the connection. So what I've been doing is I have been going AFK in some ranked games, and I'm sorry, that probably pisses some people off, but I'm left with no choice. And so what I'm doing is, rather than trying to be a martyr and, you know, rather than trying to be a martyr and be perfect for the community, you know, I'm trying to have my own enjoyment. So I'm like, I'm finally on an EU server. I'm not leaving. And what's been happening is eventually people join, right? I might be the only one sat in there after everybody's left, and I'll go make a cup of tea, I'll go make whatever, I'll go chill out, listen to some music, and maybe the lobby fills back up, and I know I'm on an EU server. So my, I suppose, thoughts today is if you get on a connection that you enjoy, stay in it. I know that sounds really, really obvious, but sometimes I want to back out to change map or so-and-so, and I've decided that, especially late at night, if I've ended up on an EU server, I'm just going to chill in it. And if everybody leaves, that's typically when somebody leaves and the server closes. What I've found is if I stay in it, it will fill back up with EU people. So it's almost like you need to keep the slot open. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I suppose I'm asking you guys, if you find yourself in an EU lobby and you're on your own in there, I say stay in it until it fills up. Keep that EU lobby going. I know it's crazy that we have to talk like this after just a couple of weeks, but that is the company we're dealing with. So we have to figure it out ourselves. Now, in terms of, I just want to wrap this up. I don't want to make this video super long today. I do want to get my walk done. In terms of maps, I'll be honest, I'm not very happy. I enjoy Execution and I enjoy the maps that are available. I don't hate them. Fuel Depot, Execution, Gridlock, Canals, Mansion, great maps. Sometimes a little bit sweaty. Fuel Depot can be a bit hit and miss. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's terrible. I would like to see, every so often, a different map appear. Not common, you know, you don't have to make it common so it's every other map, but maybe on the server every so often, it throws up a Tyro Station. Like, why can't we play Execution on Tyro Station and use torque boats? Right? Or have a fight down below, or cross the train tracks, or whatever. Why can't we play on a Mausoleum? Somebody put it in the comments the other day. There are 2 playlists for Execution Nashers, and there are only 5 maps. So there are almost half as many servers for 2v2 Execution on boxes than there is maps in Execution Competitive. Oh, but we want the MLG maps. I don't care. I'm not a pro. I don't want to be a pro. I don't enjoy watching pro play. Just give us some more maps, alright? Maybe it doesn't have to be a Bullet Marsh, but again, are you telling me that we can't play Tyro Station? Or we can't play Rooftops? What, we can't play Execution Rooftops. Why not? So, I've got 2 comments for you today, and I'd love to hear your thoughts genuinely. I want you to comment below, do you think there is a host, and give your reasonings for or against, because I'm a discussion channel. And do you want more maps in Execution? Apparently the Coalition listened to feedback. The game's going to be dead soon, and I haven't played Execution on any other maps. So let me know in the comments below, do you want to see it on more maps? I don't think I've got anything else to say today. I want to say that the hit registration's scuffed. Normally I'd make videos on it. Normally I would try and, you know, explain it, understand it, help it. I don't care anymore. If I snipe somebody in the leg and I get a headshot, I'm taking it. I'm putting it in a montage. I don't care, bro. I don't care. That's somebody else's fight. They can fight that fight. They can moan all they want. I'm just dealing with it, okay? The way I'm playing Gears Reloaded now is I am playing exactly how I want. If I get in a game, and I've done it, I don't care. I've gone there on War Machine. I've been sat there for a minute, and then somebody's climbed up on the block, sprayed me down from the top, angled me when I've tried to run away with double pistol, and I've clicked the bio, and they've been like, former MLG pro. I'm like, mate, just clock off, have a day off. Right, I don't mind a bit of Lantern, I don't mind a bit of sweating, but Christ, I'll just leave and I'll find a new lobby. Deal with it. If somebody is, you know, playing in a certain style and I have to deal with them in a certain way, that's what I'll do. That's just how I'm playing now. I'm just playing, and how do I explain this? I'm playing what I see in front of me. That's it. If I play Canals and I see somebody relentlessly going for the torque bow, I'll just okay, I guess I'm stopping him getting taught bow. Normally I try to overthink it, I try to play nice, I try to play in a fun way, I try to play in a certain way, but I'm just playing for my own enjoyment now. Whatever works, works. If I've got a two-piece or I've got a, whatever, that's fine. To wrap up, let me think about some thoughts. There was something that just popped into my mind there. I hope you appreciate that every single video on my channel is done in one take as well. It's not the easiest thing. I don't script anything, so... Somebody yesterday said I had awful points. Well, bro, go make 1,000 videos in one take and come back to me and let me know what we all think about your points, bro. There is a thought there that I'm probably going to press end, and it's going to immediately come to me and I'll be annoyed. So just pause with me whilst I think. I think we've spoke about host, about maps, about connections. That was it. Stats so far. I can't remember the exact figure. I'm pretty much only playing execution now. Half of my kills are headshots with the long shot. So, I think I've got a few thousand kills or something like that. I don't know what the figures are. I think it might be like 3,400 kills, 1,700 headshots. That sounds a lot. Maybe, I'm not sure. But there's a stat on my Twitter account. And so that's how I play. I will run into you to try get the 1v4, and I will run around like an idiot with a sniper trying to get cool headshots because that's what I enjoy. And sod it. That's what normally I'd like, oh, I've missed 1 or 2 sniper shots. That's going to bother people. If I carry on sniping and then lose the round, I better just deal with I'm just having fun. I don't know how long the servers will be up. I don't know how long we're going to be populated. I'm just going to have fun, guys, okay? And I know people want me to hate the game. I don't hate the game. I think it's mid, but it's nostalgic and enjoyable. I just wish there was a few more maps, a few more things. I'm just having a bit of fun. And I'm sure at some point I'll throw up a montage, even though nobody cares about montages, and we'll have a good time. So, take it easy. Appreciate your feedback as ever.